Mascot horror games. What are they? Well, they're basically games like Dark Deception, Five Nights at Freddy's, and what? Dandy's World? The thing that you see in the background? Well, that is the subject of today's video. I'm doing a style that I haven't tried before, so I hope you really enjoy this. And if you want to see me bashing more on this game, then please, I don't know. Let's get into it and no more talking. Dandy's World. Huh. Where do I even get started, dude? Like, where? I want to get started first on the game itself. So the game, it's kind of basically a game where you play as different characters or tunes, then you have to do some sort of side quest where you have to, extract some blood from some ancient god or something when you search up iCore from Google. But, well, it's basically you're collecting the blood of the tunes for some reason, and, well, they're probably using that to make more. That's what I know of as of the lore. But, of course, games can get a little bit, boring and repetitive sometimes. And Dandy's World, it is literally just that. But I did play it, and it's honestly fun for a little bit, and then it just starts to, feel like block suits again, which you know what happens with block suits. So anyways, let's get to the main point of this entire video. Let us go deep into the fandom, and let's find some TikToks that should never be even discovered in the first place.
Guys, I swear, Emily has the funniest reaction when someone says sugar. Don't believe me? Watch this. Sugar! Did somebody say sugar?
What the unholy is this, dude? Okay, now you see the true horrors of this fandom. But what can this do to us, like, as a community as a whole? So what can this do to us exactly? Well, you can ask the children who have been affected by this. Well, that's merely only just one video we're gonna look at. We're gonna look at two videos, and I already lost 50% of my brain just watching that, and I am not prepared to go here. Whoa, are you so confused and close to children? Like, bro, what is this? Holy shit. Yeah, now you can see how truly horrible this fandom is, but that's only just like phase 2 of the iceberg. Yeah, that's only just phase 2. Now we gotta get into the real shit. Now we really get into the cheese that this fandom has. So now, what is NSFW? I will not be explaining it, but it is basically very, very, very not safe for children. And well, guess what? This fandom holds a lot of it. Now I know what you might say. NSFW is everywhere. You can find it anywhere. You can just search it up. But this game, or this fandom, if that's what you even call it, takes it to the next level. Like, it is a whole nother level. It is like that it rose up exponentially, just like how its players are getting more and more dumber every day. Now, not only is there NSFW animations, which I just showed you, there's also NSFW artworks, aka the art without a soul. And now, well, basically there's a lot of it, and there's basically people who just wasted their talent for nothing. And well, trust me, I did that once. I can admit that, okay? But only once, and that is only because I wanted revenge on someone. And then after that, I just quit it. I just started doing my normal life. You can bash me or whatever you want to do, but I only did that once, and I'll never do it again. Hopefully. But I will actually never do it again. I will never. Now there's a lot of NSFW artworks that is literally flying everywhere and anywhere that is inside of the fandom. But to be honest, like, it is being shared in a website that is not literally like made for adults. It can be accessed to children, dude. Children can access whatever not safe for works it is, and it is affecting the youth badly, dude. Like, it is actually like, if someone sees that, if a kid sees that, they're probably gonna be like, oh, what is that, and they're gonna get curious, and then they're gonna research it, and after that they're going to be traumatized, and they're going to be sexually like disabled, or like sexually, how do I say it, sexually mentally ill. Yeah, that is totally a word. But it is seriously affecting the youth badly and is causing a negative like pollution around the fandom. And that is why most people, they either are not in the fandom but they play the game. They don't play the game and they hit the fandom. They don't even know what it is and they already hate it. And there's a lot more variants that I just don't know of. There's the one who joined the fandom but then left because of all of that stuff. And well, to be honest, I'm planning to join the fandom to see on what life in the fandom is like, you know. If I ever do that, then wish me good luck. Now I save this part for last, okay? Because I know that some people don't want to hear me talk about my story and how I, got into the fandom and stuff. No, not the fandom, the game. And how I discovered it. Well, for those who are actually interested, then well, it started off with this photo. Yup. And I got curious because my friend, I'm not gonna say the name, but basically they drew this, and well, I got a little curious. The first thing I thought was basically Fireboy and Water Girl, like the game and stuff. That's what I first thought. Thankfully I wasn't infected back then, but now I'm just nah. And well, that's basically how I discovered the game. I discovered the fandom. I discovered all disgusting stuff, and that's how I became a hater of this game. No, yeah, both the game and the fandom. And well, that's it for this video. If you think that I didn't bash this game enough already, then well, just comment. You don't need to like, you don't need to subscribe, you don't need to do anything. Just comment if you want more, okay? And trust me, I want more.